Hello everyone, it is Nancy Taylor here, and today I have a treat for you on my YouTube channel. It's ice cream. Hey, but where's our ice cream? Just kidding, it's not ice cream. I am interviewing Jennifer Anderson. She is a VIPKID teacher, a workshop mentor, a mother, an amazing human being, a prop queen, and we get to hear and learn from her today. So I think it's important as a teacher to always be a lifelong learner and always be a student. I'll link below her channel, and so you can go give her some lovin'. She interviewed me on her channel, and so it's a lot of fun. Okay, let's get started. First, Jennifer, we want just a quick intro, a little bit of your backstory.
Hi Nancy! I am so excited to be doing this video with you. Thank you so much for letting me be on your channel today. So just a little bit about myself. My name is Jennifer Anderson. I am a stay-at-home mom and a VIPKID teacher. I have two little kids. My oldest is 4. Her name is Clara. And then my little boy, Cole, is 2 years old. Some things about myself. I graduated with my associate's degree in international communications back at BYU, Hawaii. Then we moved back to Idaho where I was able to finish up school and get a bachelor's degree. I've been with VIPKID for 2 years now, and I do have a couple of different positions. The first and foremost, I am a VIPKID teacher, waking up in the morning, teaching English to little Chinese students. Then I'm also the admin of the Videos and Props Facebook group, which is a group for teachers who can come and collaborate together and get great ideas when it comes to props and reward systems in their classroom. It's specifically designed for printables, so if you are the type of teacher that likes to print and laminate things, this is the group for you. For example, apples and bananas. I love to put neodymium magnets on the back of them. And then I just have my magnet board here behind me, so when I give my students a reward system, it just goes right there on my background. The newest position that I hold with VIPKID is being a workshop mentor. I've been doing this for about 8 months now, and what I do is I conduct workshops for new teachers to come and build up ESL skills as well as just other tips when it comes to teaching in the classroom. And then lastly, I'm also a VIPKID YouTube content creator where I love to make YouTube videos and just share my experience teaching with VIPKID.
I remember when I first saw Jennifer's videos, it was on the magnets and hooking those on the board behind you, and I thought, what a great idea. And I remember watching her videos and how professionally she did them, and you could just tell that she was passionate about it. And I remember seeing videos that she did with her daughter, like her very first videos were with her daughter, and I thought it just struck a chord with me. We had a lot of similarities, so it's really fun. What brought you to VIPKID? And we want to hear your application story. What was it?
So my story is a bit of a crazy one. All I can say is that VIPKID saved me from myself. There was a time where I thought that I could start my own Etsy shop blowing eggs. Yeah, I thought that I could buy eggs, blow out the middles, and fill them with confetti and make them kind of like this gender reveal thing where you smash the eggs and it was either pink or blue, but luckily that didn't happen. I actually heard about VIPKID through a mommy Facebook forum, and at the time I thought it was way too good to be true. The company was just getting on its feet, and the only information I could find online was about it being a scam. So I put that in the back of my mind for a while until a friend of mine told me that she got a job with VIPKID. So I thought, all right, you know what, let's do this. So I applied to VIPKID thinking to myself, you know what? The worst that could happen is I'm not hired, which would mean I'd be in the exact same spot that I was when I began. I didn't have a job at the time because I had just had my son, but I was ready for some work. So I figured, you know what? If VIPKID doesn't work out, there's always other options. So I had to schedule my interview at a really bizarre time. It was midnight in the US. And another funny thing is I actually didn't have internet. I didn't have internet in my house at the time either. We mostly just used mobile hotspot on our phones. We didn't actually need internet in our house. I know, weird, right? But anyways, we didn't. So I thought to myself, if I'm hired with VIPKID, we will get internet. What I had to do, because my husband was in school, is I packed up the kids and I drove 4 hours to my parents' house, and I actually did the entire application process at my parents' house. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it had great internet speed. So my interview went well, my mock class went well, but I cannot tell you how nervous I was. I stressed, I couldn't sleep. I was so nervous that I made myself sick. So sick, in fact, that once I was hired, I opened up a few slots to get booked for classes, and I wound up with strep throat. And I had to cancel the very first day with VIPKID. So I had a big fat cancellation right there, my very first day of VIPKID. And yeah, that's the summary of my application process.
My application story was very similar. I did not think VIP Kid was a real thing, and I started when there wasn't a lot of teachers. It wasn't very well known. So a great connection there with you too, Jennifer. What does your schedule look like as a teacher, workshop mentor, a mother, a wife, all of those things?
Most of the time, I'm a pretty chill person. I just go with the flow. But I do have a little bit of a schedule. So being a workshop mentor, typically we are scheduled with 3 to 5, sometimes 7 workshops that we have to do within the week. But then we can choose what time works best for us when we want to do those workshops. This makes it nice because I can go ahead and do back-to-back classes in the evening so that I'm only teaching workshops 2 nights out of the week. As far as teaching in the morning goes when I'm teaching the students, I like to always work on Tuesdays just because my favorite regular can only have class on Tuesdays. So I will wake up early so I can teach Ariel as well as a few other students that book with me. Then really I just take advantage of the short notice booking. I can't always guarantee which evening I'm going to be teaching workshops, just because it's kind of a competition on which workshop mentor can schedule that time first. So if another mentor schedules on a Monday night, then now I'm going to have to teach on a Tuesday night in order to make it work for me. Luckily, my evenings are pretty easygoing, so it just depends. But I do like to teach the students in the morning at least 3 times a week, and I try to aim for 15 to 20 classes with them. As far as being a mom goes, it's going. We've got preschool, dance class. On Wednesdays, I do like to do either a craft or we go to the park or the zoo, just get out of the house. Weekends are always spent with family. Sunday, we go to church. And yeah, that's my schedule.
I feel you in the flexible. We're very flexible. He does a lot of napping in the car. And Ava does a lot of choosing of the activities. What is your favorite topic to teach in the workshops that you do?
Right now I teach 8 topics. There's 8 different topics that I'm teaching as a workshop mentor, and they are marketing yourself, UAs and final projects, TPR, student encouragement, supplementary tools, time management, and prep and organization. I think that's 8. Honestly, I don't know. So that's what I'm teaching right now. But the one that I really enjoy the most has to be marketing yourself. First of all, marketing yourself workshop comes with a workbook, and it has my little picture up there on the corner that you can print out, so it makes me feel all official. But the reason why I love the marketing yourself workshop is because I don't think teachers understand how important it is to create a brand for yourself. We all know that the parents and the students are the ones in charge of booking with us. And if they don't like us, if they're not rebooking with us, then how are we supposed to get paid? Like, let's be honest. If students don't like us enough to rebook with us, that means they're not telling their friends about this cool teacher, and your schedule is going to be empty. Marketing yourself is just a great place to start, to think, oh, I never thought of this. Maybe if I changed my intro video, maybe some students will really like my teaching style. Also, being a YouTuber, I really like to emphasize the fact that teachers don't have to be like VIPKID YouTubers. I think that's just something they see and think to themselves, oh, I need to be like a Disney princess and have all of this energy. And I feel like our teaching style is pretty similar. We have a lot of energy and we use a lot of fun things in our classroom, but there are students that don't necessarily learn the way that I teach. So I like teaching those teachers, hey, find your own teaching style, because the students that keep coming back to you learn the way that you teach. And when you teach the way you want to teach, then you're going to be happier waking up at 5 a.m.
The workshop mentors create the content for those workshops, and then VIPKID jazzes them up, makes the PowerPoint, but they create the content there. So it's a lot of work on top of the regular routine and schedule. So you are working hard, girlfriend. You're doing a great job. Okay, what has been your biggest struggle with working with VIPKID, and how have you overcome it?
Something you might not know about me. I live right next to a train track. Yeah, so I live next to train tracks that blow their horn in the middle of the night when I'm teaching or when I'm making YouTube videos. So that has been a challenge that I have had to overcome. Sometimes when I'm teaching my students, I hear a train, and we actually have 2 train tracks that intermingle, I guess you could say. So sometimes, there they go again. So sometimes I feel like the trains are fighting with each other while I'm trying to teach classes.
Oh, that's too good.
That's my biggest challenge I've had to overcome. I have to record my YouTube videos like now. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep recording right over them. I don't know if you can still hear them or not. But I always have to record my videos and pause so I don't have to have the trains in the background. Or if I'm actually teaching a student, I have the handy dandy mute button. Where is it? Handy dandy mute button. and I am constantly hitting that mute button whenever a train comes by. So I just have to be prepared for that. So that's my biggest challenge I have to overcome.
Oh, I hear you. We were by an Air Force base and it was airplane after airplane. It was like, just a minute. Hang tight there, my friend. America. Oh, it's fun to laugh out, but I'm sure that's super frustrating. I have the same headphones. Check it, check it. Mute button. Here you are. Ta-da! They're right here. How do you organize your time? For me personally, I have a notebook and I write down every single day. Even if I don't have something scheduled that day, I schedule something in that day. So I write what time I wake up, I write my schedule for the morning, my to-do list during nap time and during the kids' bedtime, and then I put my activities to do with the kids that day. And it might be errands that we run on Monday, and then throughout the day it's just like treehouse, go to the zoo. I really love this age. It's so much fun to have my whole day with my kids. So that's why VIPKID is such a blessing. I'm sure it's the same for you. Let's hear your schedule. How do you do it?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure that the phrase fake it till you make it is supposed to describe my life because I don't have any secrets when it comes to balancing work and taking care of my kids. I have changed one thing lately that has really improved the time I'm able to spend with my kids so that I'm focused on them, and when it comes to work, I'm fully able to focus on work. And that is monitoring my screen time. Especially since I helped so many people through the hiring process, my phone was constantly buzzing with notifications telling me that I had an email or a DM or an Instagram comment, and I was constantly checking my phone. Not only that, but when I wasn't, I was either editing a YouTube video or I was just scrolling through a VIPKID Facebook feed, because honestly, those Facebook feeds are addicting. And it wasn't until I realized that my kids spent the entire day watching Netflix. I know, sue me. But my kids spent the entire day watching Netflix because I was so busy just on my phone doing VIPKID stuff. And I justified it because I thought it was work. So now I've changed the way that I use my phone. I'm only doing work-related things during specific times of the day. I check my phone during nap time if I need to respond to any emails. I teach my students in the morning while my kids are still asleep. And then workshops, I'm lucky enough that I can do my workshops late in the evening so that I'm still able to brush my kids' teeth, read them a story, and tuck them into bed before I teach those workshops. The first thing I have to do before any start of a week is pencil in what time I'm going to go to bed, because if I don't have 7 hours of sleep, I cannot function and nothing gets done. So that is the very first thing that I have to put on my schedule, is a bedtime and a wake up time. Anytime between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m., that is dedicated to my family, my chores, my errands, everything else but not work, except for nap time. This is nap time right now, which is why I'm making the video. But nap time is for me, as well as my early mornings and my evenings. Especially this year, as my kids start to get older, I don't want to miss out on that time that I could be teaching them. Because yes, it's great that I'm teaching teachers and I'm teaching children in China, but it's important to me to teach my own kids, so I've been really trying to put them first and to really time manage everything else a little bit better.
Oh yes, sleep is so important. I know. I am such a stickler on bedtimes and sleep. If I don't get 7 to 8 hours, I'm like, I'm just not my best self. And I think that that's a huge takeaway, that you really do need your full sleep. And a lot of new teachers, I think they come on and they think, oh my goodness, I'm going to always be exhausted and a zombie with my kids all day. And once you reset that clock and you consistently go to bed at an earlier hour, you will be fine, and it will, your body will adjust. But the first month was tough for me. It was tough. What are your hobbies and favorite things to do?
I personally love documenting everything, whether that's in the form of writing, journaling, YouTubing, taking photos, editing photos. I was a photographer before VIPKID, and I just love everything about capturing a moment. One of the newest projects that I'm doing right now is actually creating content for my second YouTube channel. It's called Personal Progress with Jenny. Since I work so closely with the youth in my church, I really wanted to find a way to connect to them, as well as making it fun and interesting when it comes to personal scripture study. So I'm doing a little church YouTube channel on the side. It uses a lot of bullet journaling. I've kind of mentioned bullet journaling before on my Instagram account. You know, let me just actually show you. Let me find it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So this is my bullet journal, and what I've been doing lately is just creating cute little things. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. So I like to get a little artsy. I have some fun little crafts that I do, but I do like to keep it church-based. I just try to find a way to help the youth in my ward. So that's what I'm doing right now on the side, and that's a lot of fun.
I had no idea you had another channel. Yay! I need to share it. I will put the link below, and that's so fun. I also work with the young women in my ward. It's such a great place to have a good role model with the youth. And with the kids in junior high, high school, I just think that that's a really important stage. They're making a lot of big kid decisions with young minds. So important to have that, and to have that relationship with their Heavenly Father, have that relationship with Jesus Christ. So I love that. Thank you for sharing. And you're an artist too? Sorry, my little notebook's there. Scooch that out of the way. Continue. How long does it take you to make your YouTube videos? For me, it takes anywhere from like an hour of filming, upload, edit to 6, 7, 8. It takes a long time for me to edit some videos. So long. Too long. It's embarrassing. How long?
How long does it take to create a YouTube video? Sometimes it takes me 15 minutes to record. Sometimes it takes me a little longer to record. And then the same thing goes with editing. But I'd have to say that when it comes to thinking up the content that I want to create and then actually recording that can be anywhere between 20 minutes to an hour. And then editing, whether I'm interrupted with my own children or not, I'd have to say it takes an hour and a half to maybe 3 hours. But generally, I'm able to record, edit, and put it on my YouTube channel within the same day.
I don't think I've ever filmed, edited, uploaded in one day. There's no way. There's no way. Mine takes a lot longer. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry. Mine takes a lot longer, but what an inspiration that the quality time, if you do it during those set hours that you have set, you can get a lot of production done because it's your set quality time. I know that Jennifer uses Adobe as her editing software, and I have a Mac, so mine's Final Cut Pro. So a little bit different. Maybe I need Adobe. I need your skills. Will you edit my videos? What is your favorite role in the VIPKID community?
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I could just pick one role, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that I love teaching the teachers. Whether that's with workshops or helping teachers on my Facebook group or helping teachers on my YouTube channel, I just love helping the teachers because I love the thought that if I was able to help just one VIPKID teacher become a more effective educator, then that means there's potential for that one teacher to help hundreds of students grow and learn because the teacher was able to take the lessons and apply them into their own classrooms and really help reach those students. So I love the potential that helping one teacher can help so many students. So maybe I'm helping the students. I'm helping the teachers help the students. I just love helping people. The role of helping people.
What is your favorite teaching moment?
My favorite teaching moment, I had to think about this one for a while just because there's so many stories I could tell. But maybe the best memory, definitely the time where my student had to present their final project, and the project option she chose was draw a picture of your favorite teacher. And she drew me. She drew me! And had little glasses and oh, she's so cute. So definitely that one.
What a sweet picture. That's adorable. I have yet to have my picture drawn.
But then the funniest moment would have to be the time where it was actually the first month teaching with VIPKID. And we were talking about neighborhoods and streets. And I asked, do elephants live in your neighborhood? And he said, yes, elephants live in the neighborhood. I was like, okay, well, maybe he has a zoo in his neighborhood. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's make sure he really understands. Do elephants live in your house? Yes, elephants live in the house. I'm like, elephants live in your house? I point to a picture of an elephant, and he goes, yes! And he turns the camera to his mom, who is not ready to be on the camera, and she was in a top and bottom pajama ensemble with elephants all over her pajamas. And mom was not happy to be on camera. So I think those two are my favorite memories.
Oh, it sounds like something that any child would do. An elephant's on her mom. I love it. How I would think the same thing, like, hey, he's not getting it. He's not getting it. Oh, he's getting it. I hope she rebooked you. She's too embarrassed. Okay, if you were going to travel anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
If I were to travel anywhere in the world for free, and with my family, probably New Zealand or Tonga. Just because I met so many people, so many wonderful people when I was at school at BYU Hawaii who are from New Zealand and were from Tonga, that I want to go there. I want to go there and see why the people are so nice. Plus, I'm sure it would help with the New Zealand lesson with pre-VIP.
I would love that too. I think the people in Hawaii are so friendly. So friendly. We love going there. We go there. My goal is to go once a year to Hawaii, but to go a little further to New Zealand or Tonga, that would just be the icing on the cake. That would be a dream come true. I like that one. On my bucket list. Ping! Show me how you would teach the emotion angry.
Angry. I am angry. After I teach angry, Dino comes in. Oh, boom. I am angry. So that's how I teach angry.
Nailed it. Ching. She's an angry elf. Not even close, Jack. Okay, now show us how you would teach scared.
Scared. Oh, you scare me. And I don't know why, maybe because I'm teaching all the younger students, but they always like to scare me and they'll say "rawr" or they hide off screen. So usually I just, I react to them, but I don't know if my scare TBR is up to par. That's what happens when I'm scared.
This has been so much fun. Thank you, Teacher Jennifer, and I hope that everyone watching this goes over to her channel, gives her a nice subscribe, a like, some loving, and let her know that you came from my channel. I think that's fun that we are able to collaborate and connect and create this audience that are all looking to influence the lives, these young lives, and to share the opportunity to work from home, to travel, and it's just a different world that we're living in. And what a great opportunity it is to learn from each other, from the comfort of our home, like the comfort of our homes, right? It's just amazing. I have Jennifer's contact info below, but let's hear from her what is the best way to contact you? Let us know.
Oh gosh, thank you so much again, Nancy. This was so much fun. But if you guys want to contact me, my name is Jennifer Anderson. My YouTube channel, just type in VIPKID Jennifer Anderson. Nancy will also post it in the description box. Make sure you check out my channel because I'm also interviewing Nancy. My email is jenny.andersonvipkid@gmail.com. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, which lots of fun stuff happens there, you can find me at VIPKID Jennifer. All right, goodbye, Nancy. Thank you.
All that below, linked below. Thank you, Teacher Jennifer. I hope that you guys choose to be happy and have a wonderful week. I will catch you in our next video, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye-bye.
Can he do this? It's hard.
Oh, I'll help you. Okay, kisses. Hugs.
I love you.
Tickles, tickles, tickles. I love you too. Okay, bye, Jennifer. Mwah. Quick view of my new classroom. Window, up and down desk. A new tour is coming. This is just a sneak peek. In due time, my friends. Yeah, that's just Jack playing with the bag. Real safe parenting. All right, go play, my child. You can't play. You eat the cords.
Oh, boom. I just love helping people.